Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to OLC TV for some more Total War 3 Kingdoms, the Furious Wilds DLC, the 190 start date as Shi Xie. In our last episode, Meng Huo and Zhurong married, giving us a huge swathe of territory in the Nanman regions. We also took out Duo Se, and he has now become one of our bestest buddies. Look how much he loves us. So, that just leaves the likes of Sha Mo Ke, who, of course, was a real chap. The other ones we're not sure whether they were real or not, and certainly some of them are definitely made-up names. But they represent different tribal leaders at the time and the sort of politics and interplay of the region. But Sha Mo Ke was a real guy. He was the chieftain of the 5 valleys of Wuling, and he allied. He was left to sort of administer his own territory independently. In this exact region as well, sort of in this region. Liu Bei at that time had Shu, which was this territory here. You got Hanzhong here, and he basically had Hanzhong south. And then over here, he had a little bit of territory along the borders here and here, in Jing province, like southern Jing province, northern Jing province, and everything else. He was fighting with Cao Cao up in the north. There was a no man's land, and he held the south. And then he had a little bit of territory here. Sha Mo Ke had beneath it. And then all the way around here was Sun Quan and Wu. And of course, Guan Yu was killed. Sun Quan marched north, took a swathe of territory. Cao Cao came south, took a swathe of territory. Cao Cao eventually died of old age. Guan Yu, of course, was dead, and Liu Bei was plotting his revenge. Liu Bei launched an attack against Sun Quan, and he bribed Sha Mo Ke to join him. Sha Mo Ke, of course, was actually in a sort of area that was technically a no man's land between Wu and Shu, but he would probably have had diplomatic relations with both of them to have been left relatively independent. And he decided that he was going to side with Liu Bei, but unfortunately he died in the fighting that took place. And what happened to his tribe afterwards, we do not know. They were probably subdued by Wu, because Wu were quite good at subduing, either by force or diplomacy, the tribes. So yeah, he's quite an interesting character. He's described as having bloodshot eyes and all the rest, and that's why he has this really cool, like, blood-painted face. But anyway, we're going to probably have to take him out. Our chaps here have taken a little bit of a beating, but we're just going to take a couple of turns to replenish to a decent amount. We can't change the army up, unfortunately. I do want to change the army up because I want to take these chaps and shift them here instead, basically recruit 2 new ones. And then recruit some, probably a juggernaut, just so you guys can see it. They are quite a lot of fun, though. They're not really good in open armies. They're much better in defensive. Like, for example, if you've got an administrator of a city, for example, you want to put one in the administrator's army rather than have it as like a battlefield weapon. But they're quite fun, and in the jungles and stuff like that, against the Nanman, they're brilliant. Fire is brilliant against the Nanman. But definitely I would quite like some artillery on the battlefield, just to help us out. I'd quite like some more cavalry as well, to be fair. This is not an army balance situation that I would ever have, but I haven't had an opportunity to rejig things. You know, I'd quite like Jiaozhi in the army and maybe kick him out. Maybe not kick him out. I prefer sentinels to... Yeah, anyway, like, that's planning for the future. What's this chap's army here is in much, much better balance. I mean, it needs some reworking, as you can see. I've got a whole load of arch militia, which are just dribblers. But, you know, get the idea. Get the idea. Right. Let us move on. So I am still at war with the whole bloody northeast. I have no idea if they're going to send people down to fight me or not. They seem to be in a huge scrap up here. Looks like Cao Cao is actually losing that fight, unfortunately. Yeah. Go on. I'm friends with all you. I wanted my own coalition, but I don't care joining one. I don't care. That all of you guys are my friends. As long as you don't expect me to come north and actually help with the bloody fighting. Well done, Cao Cao. He held his ground. You can't take out Lord Jun, however. We're at war with Yang Feng. Knew that was coming. Right. Okay. We are at war with Yang Feng. Right. Series game, we've got a herdsman. Assignments need to be done. Whew. Right. Certain things must happen for me to get to that territory. However, this is not great news. Get to Zhangke as fast as you can. He's going to hate that. Right. We need to look at my vassals. Where are you? Monghua, you're at war. That's fine. The rest of you, Dorse. Negotiate war. Call to arms against Yang Feng. Thank you. Firm. Declaration Dong Tuna, my loyal friend. My loyal friend. Call you to arms against Yang Feng and Lord Jun. Yes. Against both of these arse-hats. Right. And I think we should say Dorse. Negotiate war coordination. Select target. Go nuts. Dong Tuna. War coordination, select target. I think. Go for it. Both of you go for it. And then Monghua, you can do your thing. MULU. Military access. Does MULU have... What can I do to placate MULU? Because MULU is someone who we have been friendly with. We have been friendly with. I'm going to throw some food at you. Just a little bit. Take that as a down payment against me basically traipsing all over your territory. Because he's trending down. Don't really want to be at war with MULU. He really fucking hates me. Dunkirk here, we can make it into an occupied. So because this is a Nanman territory, we cannot use it in the same way you might a regular city. It will never have any walls. So this upgrades as an occupied city. And it will increase the building slots. We still have the same like population capacity and everything else. It's a very different type of city to run. We still get all the Han garrison, the Han buildings, however, for us. 5k per turn coming in, which means we can start to look at this. Switch out for some proper stuff. Here, I'm not going to switch them. You, yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Recruit, we'll have another one. Very good. Do I need you to have mounted save militia? I probably do not, actually. Here. Let us switch all of you to those. You guys can have that. I'm going to have 2 lots of spears in there. Okay, that's not ideal for him, but he's a commander, so they're a little bit more flexible. You, ping here. And then we shall see for the rest of it. That's a chunk of money, but it's importantly spent. Oh, yes, we definitely want to upgrade that. Yulin is okay. Jiaozhi is okay. You're sorting your life out. Dunkirk wants stuff upgrading. A lodge or a tea parlor? A lodge or a tea parlor? I think we want a tea parlor. Okay. Yes. Okay. Done. Done. I am sorely tempted just to declare war against Shamoka and just deal with him. Now, is that Tauren working for Liu Bei? That would disappoint me no end. Though I do see some weird stuff happening up in the north often. No, that's Tauren there. That's Tauren. That must be someone with the same... I mean, because it's a generic portrait. But I wonder who it is. I thought we were already at war. But hey. Spy returning, living in harmony. Brilliant. Character developments. Ooh, Yan Rou. So, Yan Rou. Why is he weak? This really pisses me off. Okay, Yan Rou, Tian Yu both have this same weak characteristic. You're talking about two of the finest northern military commanders of the time. So Tian Yu, for those of you who haven't seen my Gongsun Zan campaign, Tian Yu was one of Gongsun Zan's loyal officers. He was a member of the Tian clan, like Tian Kai, etc. was part of it. He stayed loyal to Gongsun Zan, but when Gongsun Zan fell, he was friends with Shang Fu, who of course is the rebel in the 194 star date that you have to defeat. Shang Fu was never defeated by Gongsun Zan. In fact, he defeated and destroyed Gongsun Zan, not Gongsun Zan's army, but the army that Gongsun Zan ordered to take him out. He defeated and destroyed them. Tian Yu went to Shang Fu and worked with Shang Fu, and persuaded Shang Fu to side with Cao Cao in the campaigns between Cao Cao and Yuan Shao, because of course he could have sided with Yuan Shao, and that would have allowed Yuan Shao to cement the north. However, because he didn't, that meant that Yuan Shao was constantly dealing with this threat from his rear as he advanced his main army south, which meant that his supplies were always in jeopardy. It actually, one of the things that's not talked about, yes, Cao Cao won this great strategic and tactically brilliant campaign, the Guandu campaign, but Yuan Shao was forced to do something. You know, like in Sun Tzu, they always say choose your battlefield and make sure that you're the one controlling the battlefield, not your enemy. Cao Cao could control the battlefield because he had Yuan Shao hemmed in on his flanks with Xiahou Dun, with Zhang Ba, but he also had him hemmed in his rear with people like Yan Rou and Shang Yufu and Tian Yu. Because Yan Rou was another one of these Liu Yu loyalists who was there. He was a fantastic commander, and they continued to keep, you know, the Xianbei, the Wuhan, and everyone else at bay at a time of absolute chaos in the central court. They managed to keep them at bay, and they managed to make their way south and raid and harass and disrupt Yuan Shao's supply lines. It upsets me that he is so poor in this game, and the same with Tian Yu. They are fantastic individuals. It is a shame, a true shame, that I just do not have the ability to keep him happy were I to bring him in. But yeah. Enough. It upsets me. That's all. It upsets me. Galiang, in you go. Go have fun. Right. Okay. Let me guess. Anya has leveled up. Well, you definitely. Anya, you're Galiang, so you're mostly industry. Galiang is almost entirely industry and peasantry. The commerce is not necessarily. This is super useful. Okay, we'll keep sliding over there then. We'll keep sliding over there. Do you know, I'm really bloody tempted. Really bloody tempted. Because we're... No. I can't risk that. No, we just shift through his territory. That's fine. We will just shift through his territory. We have our army down here, though, that's building up. Which is ready just in case MULU kicks off, because MULU is getting unhappy with us. Oh, Paul is being guided by him. I think it's only fair that we start to actually build this force out a tiny bit. Who should we have? I I think it would be fun. I think it would be a lot of fun to have some Nanman come out. So let's bring out the boy with the elephants. Yes. So unfortunately we can't recruit more Nanman troops. And unless I got the mod that did it, but of course this is a new patch so I don't have it. So were we to change these guys out, you know, we change them out for good, I'm definitely, you know, these slingers can just piss right off. What are you? Your authority instinct. I mean, that's not going to really help you, but we'll do that. He's an infantry commander, this guy. He's an infantry commander. So, let's get you some infantry. There. Very nice indeed. This elephant as well as a support elephant. So he's there. He's going to look fantastic. It's going to take a few turns for them to sort their lives out, but that's fine. It's going to give him something to do as well, which will be quite nice. Jiaozhi. You're otherwise happy. You're in position. Yeah, we should just smash MULU whilst we got the chance, to be honest. In which case, give me a couple of them as well in there. A couple of them. I'm gonna get a juggernaut. I'm gonna get a juggernaut. I'm gonna get 2 juggernauts. Am I gonna get 2 juggernauts? No, I'm not. I'm gonna switch these for just some regulars. We need fire going against MULU. He is the king of the elephants. I'm gonna take a turn, and then I'm gonna spend some of this because there's no point storing it up to maximum. I do want it to stay in the top tier, however. Definitely want it to stay in the top tier. It's really interesting seeing all of this because we've got all the passes there, and that just changes the dynamic. Because before, like Cao Cao or Yuan Shao or whoever could really just expand, but with the passes, they're so much easier to defend. Whereas Dongmin has survived so well. Yang Feng is advancing quite effectively. We're gonna have to be pretty efficient. Wrong has joined that coalition. That's a shame. That might affect my trade. Anyway, we shall advance down here because we're going to take this out on the way. You are pretty much there, actually. Let's just shift there. You're good. You're looking very nice. You boys. Do you know what? Come over here to Gaoliang. We got some money. I'm going to throw that in there. That's going to be very, very nice. You, Lin. Yes. Here. Income from commerce and industry. Yep, that will do very nicely. Then, we want one of these. So you have a chest. You have a chest, but it's running out. Income from all sources type chest. So Honorish is income from all sources, industrial. Traders chest, trade influence, doesn't really matter for me. Commander's chest. Get me one of these. And can I have one more? Jiaozhi, you've got that. The supplies are important because we're moving through Nanman territory. You've got cockle. Right. Invoke council, by the way. Keep forgetting to do that. Right. Okay. Done. Fantastic. Alright. Let's get a lord's chest as well. And then you can have the lord's chest. Stop your moping. That'll solve your life. Everybody else can wait, because it's just been taken down a notch, but next turn will be up. Alright, good. Wei is fighting Lady Bing. That's Wei Yan. that's the new character Wei Yan. Fantastic. Wei Yan's one of, like, I don't like Liu Bei very much, and that's not actually against the real character himself. What I mean by that is I don't particularly like the characterization of Liu Bei that romance has created. Liu Bei was a much more interesting character in real life. Wei Yan was a member of his bodyguard, who eventually rose through the ranks to become one of his most trusted generals. He was the administrator of... He was put in position as the administrator and the defender of Hanzhong instead of Jiang Fei. That is how trusted he was. That's not a slight against Jiang Fei. He probably wasn't the right man for the job. Liu Bei wasn't stupid, but definitely it was a big deal because everybody expected it to be Jiang Fei, and it turned out it wasn't, and it was given to Wei Yan. So yeah, he sorted the defense of Hanzhong for a long time. In fact, his defenses held non-stop against every attack led by Cao Cao or Cao Pi, Sima Yi's, armies, whatever. Like they held against everything until Jiang Wei took down his series of forts and tried to do a little bit more risky strategy that utterly failed. Not like a little bit failed, utterly failed. It's not to say Jiang Wei wasn't a decent commander. Of course, he was a brilliant commander, brilliant man. But he just wasn't like that. He made a mistake. Basically, he made a mistake. He tried to do like a gambit, all or nothing gambit, and it failed, which was a shame for him, because of course he was brilliant in his own right. But yeah, Wei Yan, brilliant commander, was not trusted wholly by Zhuge Liang. Zhuge Liang didn't like him. They were about to lead an attack. Zhuge Liang died during the attack. They were going through Hanzhong. Wei Yan was leading the vanguard, as he often was, and Zhuge Liang had left some secret messages to some of his officers, and there was just the general orders as well that they were to fall back in the case of his death. Wei Yan wanted to keep pressing the attack. His rivals refused to press the attack. Wei Yan rushed back to try and cut them off to force the army to move forward. There was a standoff. Proclamation was made. Wei Yan's troops deserted him because they knew that he was in the wrong. He tried to escape with his family back to Hanzhong because he knew he'd be safe there. His sons were part of the army, their camp followers and everything else. But they were eventually caught and killed, and his clan was exterminated to the third degree, which is really quite a nasty punishment. There were rumors that he was trying to betray Shu and head to Wei, but that is not something that Chen Shou or Pei Songzhou actually agree with. That is something that comes from the Wei, which is very, very biased towards Wei, and it sounds more like a rival faction trying to stir discord rather than the truth, because no other source really of the time suggests that. They just suggest it was an internal court matter that got very much out of hand. But he was an incredibly talented individual, fiery, arrogant, conceited, brilliant. He was very, very similar. If you think about the people that Liu Bei kept around him, Guan Yu, arrogant, conceited, brilliant. Jiang Fei, arrogant, conceited, brilliant. Ma Chao, arrogant, conceited, a little bit less brilliant than the other two, but like they were all of this period amongst the best of the best, for Shu at least. Wei Yan was up there. He really was up there. Never got the chance to be the overall commander, though, to really show off how good he could be, which is why he's quite rightly not put up into that standard. But I think he was arguably better than Ma Chao in the field. Ma Chao, I think, is a little bit overrated. And I think it's like recognized to have been overrated. If you ever read Chen Shou's writings about Ma Chao, he doesn't rate him very highly at all. And like certainly the Wei scholars don't rate him very highly either. Anyway, that's enough of the history lesson. Let us Administrator of Yulian, your one has finished. We'll give you this. Bing. So we've still got the money coming in. That's going to work very, very nicely. We're now pieced out with some people, which is really rather lovely. Not aggression. Do you know what? We can't. Shame. Hoping we might be able to, because that would cement my trade. But fine, if he doesn't want to, that's fine. Right, Liu Bei and them are still talking about up there. Wei Yan as well. He's a champion in this game, which is a little bit odd. He was quite literally the vanguard in history. So I find it interesting they made him a champion. But I guess it's to do with what he did later in life with his defensive stance and his redevelopment of Hanzhong and how he organised everything. I think it's based off that. And they've made him very much this sort of sentinel character as well. I haven't tested it out, but I imagine he is the finest duelist. Shamok Ke, you cheeky bastard. Did you see him? He's got an army heading for Zhangke. Right. Right. Okay. Awful Song has died. The Yellowtail Rebellion are gone. We've done that. Sun Ce is killed. Brilliant. That is good news. That means he's going to stop irritating me, and Sun Quan, although he's a hothead, is less of a fool. Right. Good. Sun Ce. Right. Okay. So, diplomatic missions, fine. Income from peasantry, income from all sources, that's all lovely. Trading cost, satisfaction from commander's administrative position. This will head down here, that'll head down there. Great. I think it's time we actually had this. Can I trade? I probably can. This will certainly make that work. Yeah, have that. Let's be buddies. Let's be buddies. That will help our relationship. Right. Do you see this? That's a proper force, that. Okay. We're going to have to return. We are going to have to return up this way, because if he takes that, I'm going to take Jiaowei. Which means you, my man, are on your own coming through here. You're going to have to advance up here. We're going to take Jiaozhi Shi Hui? Yes. Shi Hui. From him there. Over on this front, Galiang, yeah, you just keep moving over there. This stands no chance of holding, even if I drop in. Yeah, even if I drop in stuff, then just kind of no chance of holding, because these guys, they're just too good. Okay, right, we might lose the territory, but I'll take it back in a second. He has been cheeky. Of course, if he doesn't do that, I have just wasted my move with Shi Xie's army. We shall have to see. It looks like Cao Cao is going to lose Luoyang. He's put up a very brave defense, but it's not working for him. He's fighting to retake Chen. He's got his ally there, Yuan Shu, so who knows? He might be able to save it. Fuck, he's moved out. I panicked for nothing. Okay. Alright. That was a mistake by me. I was certain he was going to attack, because that's what I would have done. He did not. He did not. I guess he worries about being considered a betrayer. There's quite a lot of people there. Ma Chao is knocking about. Hualan Li is knocking about. Ooh. Interesting. Zhuangzhi. That is not bad. Military supplies is good. Military supplies is good. Less money is better. Which means you have military supplies. You have a pig. We have a spare good thing. Nice. Right. You have that. You have that. You are a administrator. Go across here. You can have this one just to keep you happy. No, you have one of those. Shopping. Okay. So we have a cool toy available as we need it. Right. Arseholes to that. Get your ass back here. We need to shift because we're going to go straight into Jiangning to deal damage. Right, you. Let's go. Hold on. Yang Feng is eating there. We can come in here and take that out. Whatever happens, he should be able to deal with MULU on his own. MULU has a large army. MULU's army has heavy war elephants. He has his ravine warriors, but they're expendable. They're not a threat. That'll bring us into war. We might lose this territory. No, okay. Okay. This is it. This is it. This is it. Issue declaration. Let's go. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So they have huge garrisons, the Nanman. But MULU has a lot of expendable troops and elephants. And it's the elephants we need to worry about. This army is geared for elephants. With our fire-breathing artillery piece, which we'll show off. I don't know how effective it will be in this battle. But we'll try and show it off. Alright, alright. Back up just a touch. Turn that off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Please. Shield wall. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we want fire. Excellent. Do you know what? I'm gonna have you on the flank. Can we? There we go. Alright, you here, you here, you and you both shield wall, you and you rear guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up here with you. You're leading here, you're leading here. Good. Excellent job. Advance. And you boys, advance. Now, this thing is cool. It breathes fire. That's all I can really say about it. It breathes fire. And it's really good at breathing fire. We don't have any weapons, which is a real bloody shame. Speed everything up. Get everybody into position. This cavalry sucks. Everybody is fresh, which is quite nice. Wasn't expecting that at all. Considering where we are, we've got Nanman Spearman, Nanman this, Nanman that. Shift down here, boys. Shift down there. You guys are all getting ready. Are you in? Not quite going to be in range, are we? We need to wait for everyone just to form up. And then we shall push. Yeah, we're not going to duel. He could technically duel, but no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Right, how are we doing? Just creep forward, just a touch. Just a touch. Just let the archers get into position so that we can start to fling lots of fiery arrows into the lovely trees. We need to creep just a touch more. Just a touch more. Yeah, that'll do. Go, 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 go. What's your range, by the way? Right, do you think you can lock down that flank for me? If they choose to come. Oh, bollocks. They're just ever so slightly out of range. Alright. There you go. Tiny bit further. Cav, prepare yourselves over here. They've shifted some spears to deal, but they're not going to deal with them. All the fire arrows in the world. Set light to everything. We have a dry day. That is rare. Kill, 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 kill. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yep. Good. You, I think, can shift up. And we're going to shift you guys directly behind. Do you know what? I'm going to shift you and you directly behind it too, so that we have some defense for it. Look at the fire arrows coming. Nanman Warriors Captain is already running. Yeah, this is all fire. The Nanman hate fire. Like, generally, units don't particularly like fire, but the Nanman hate fire. They really hate fire. Get close enough so we can see this thing in action. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Go. Flame. Come on. Ah. They're not doing it. Charge, charge, charge. Save this fucker. Come on. So annoying. Pull back here. You boys get in here. It's really good. There we go. There we go. Did you see that? That's what we want them to do. It take a minute to set up, but look at that destruction. Brilliant. Still have this on super fast mode. We don't need that. Shift over here. Okay. Now. Oh, shit, shit, shit. I wasn't paying any attention. Get over here. Come on. Go, go, go. You boys, come up here. Right. You. Don't need to be in that anymore. Shift. Flank over here. You come over here. Yeah, you'll be back. That's fine. You're holding. You're fighting. You've popped that. You pop this. It's all going to work very nicely. Right. You. Over here. Charge. You, and you. Look at them run. Look at them run. It's all fire. Come over here. Go. We're going to have one chase. One chase. One chase. One hit. You boys. You're missing your toy, which is a little bit of a shame. You definitely do not want to be in that fight. Get out of there. Get in there. That's simple. Smash, kill, destroy. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. Right. Cavalry. No, thank you. Stop this. Stop this. Back over here, please. In. Cav, cav, cav. Over here. You cavalry. Very nice done. Over here. You cavalry. You've done a great job. Chase. You, and you. Advance. One of you ping over here. You back over here. You. Stop being pathetic and kill her. You and you. Break formation. Go 2. You. Fire arrows. Advance over here, please, boys. You and you don't need to be in formation anymore. We've repulsed their attack. Charge. Good man. Go kill. Good man. You. Chase. You. Chase and don't stop. Run them off the field. You. Attack. She's dead. Attack. And attack. You lads. Your toys have been destroyed. No, there's still one of them working. You did a great job. Right, smash. Smash, 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 smash. Raw. Smash. Chase. Kill. Maim. Destroy. Ride back over here. Kill them. You, and you. Good. All done. Look at the fire. It's all just fire. It's a shame we only got to see that thing go off once, but the damage it did, it's incredible. Yeah, 22 kills just with the one shot. It's a shame. I shouldn't have moved them up. I should have just let them hold position and then fire. But they rip through elephants. In a siege, the elephants can knock down your door, knock down your gate. You position them behind the gate, they'll just tear it apart. Useless. Good. Taking that. Alrighty. You, my man. Yep. Definitely want that. You definitely want that. As far as go, I think you can have this. Nothing else for you here. Nothing else really for you there. We've got nothing on the mounts front either. Did I see? Yeah, I did. Right. Can you have that armor? There we go. Very nice. Okay, very nice indeed. We've taken that territory. That's ours. We can slide in here and take that next turn. We've got a good amount of money coming in. Jiaozhi. Probably. We want this one. Just stacking it on. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty good. You Lin. Although that's nice, I think we can spend some money there. First, you keep shifting over here, my man. Danke. I think. Yes, we shall upgrade you. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I will leave it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please feel free to drop a like and subscribe. We're going to take out MULU on the way to taking out Yang Feng. I don't mind if we lose a couple of Monghor's territories to Yang Feng. We'll retake them in the near future. You can see the armies advancing here. We've got Dong Tuna, we've got Monghor's armies, generals all coming down. Duose's armies coming down. It's going to be good. They're going to converge on this area. We got more of Monghor's armies knocking about as well, which will be able to defend. Mulu's the threat. He's got the elephants. We don't know where he's going to go just yet, but we should be able to beat him at Jianning if possible, and we'll take him out here at Jiaozhi Wanwen as well. That's for next time. Thank you very much for joining me. See you then. Bye bye.